It's that time of the year where families are getting ready for back to school. It can be a busy time with a lot of things to do. Dr. David Razuka with Priority Health wants to make sure your family is prepared so you can have a healthy start to the school year. Wow, we're here already.
It's that, I know, it's that
We always
time
say
of
that
year.
every year, I know,
Yes,
right?
it's that time of year.
So while back to school supplies are important, there are some other important things to do, right, that parents can do right now to get their kids prepared.
Absolutely. You know, if I had to pick the one biggest recommendation from a healthcare standpoint is go and have your primary care visit. Have your visit with your pediatrician, get in and see that annual wellness visit, the preschool check or the sports physical. Have that visit with your primary care provider.
You know, many kids get off schedule during summer break, right, as expected. How can parents help their children transition back to the school routine?
Yeah, now's a good time to do it because, as you mentioned, in the summer months, people get a little bit lax, maybe wakening a little bit later, going to bed a little bit later. Getting back on that routine, particularly the sleep-wake cycle. So starting now, over the course of the next 3 or 4 weeks, maybe picking out when the child will need to get up to be able to get prepared and ready for school and kind of backing into that. So going to bed a little bit earlier and then getting up a little bit earlier as well. Starting at routine, so maybe even have a couple of dry runs where you're gonna get up, get dressed, you know, have breakfast, pack a lunch, and maybe go out and possibly even visit the school, depending on if your child might have a little bit of hesitancy. Because each school year is a different challenge and a different set of variables for the child. So kind of easing into that is really a good recommendation about now.
Yeah, and beyond physical health, what can families do to support their children's mental and emotional well-being?
Yeah, and so again, a little bit of anxiety is not unusual for children to have a little bit of hesitancy because it's a new experience. They're going to see new people, new teachers, new students. So really acknowledging with your child if they have any concerns. And so the first thing would be if there is some hesitancy or some concern, kind of validate that and let them know that it's okay, that they're probably not the only one that's experiencing feelings like that. Don't just be dismissive and say, oh, you'll be fine, right? Because that can be problematic in and of itself. So validate that feeling and then do what you can to kind of mitigate what are the big concerns for your child. So if it is that, you know, I'm just concerned about a new teacher, maybe take a field trip and go meet the new teacher. Go into the classroom, kind of check out the, you know, the surroundings. Go to the playground, have a little bit of game time with your child so they become familiar with that new environment. And that'll kind of take it down a notch and lessen that anxiety that they may have.
Any other tips that you recommend right now for families and that you've been doing?
Yep, so there's a difference between just that routine anxiety and true separation anxiety disorder, where there's actually a fear of if I'm not in mom or dad's presence, that something may happen to mom or dad or a caregiver. And oftentimes that indicates really a strong maternal or paternal bond. And so if you're feeling like those are the reasons that your child doesn't want to go, it's not just an unfamiliar place, that they're concerned about you or their well-being when they move on, probably a good time to talk with your pediatrician or talk with your doctor and really address those issues.
Yeah, and real quickly too, Dr. Razuka, when they do get to that point, that first day of school, right?
Sure.
And they may be feeling a little nervous, anxiety.
Yep.
What can parents say to them on that first day of school?
Yeah, so we really do want to encourage getting back to school. So staying home is kind of not the greatest because that can kind of feed into that. So again, acknowledging their concerns, letting them know it's okay, getting them back into that routine, and even maybe create some incentives for the child to participate and be participative, such that anxiety is okay. Teaching them to kind of work through that and understand where the resilience comes from that experience, so that way they can move through it and create even a little journal, like a wellness journal for them to say, you know, when did you have really good time at school? And some of those little things can be very effective.
Yeah, sounds like it. Thank you so much, Dr. Razuka.
My pleasure.
Very helpful.
Happy
We appreciate your time, and I can't believe it, but yeah, it's almost that time of the year.